Virus, zombies, 25 years of a franchise, and a brand new game. If any of these ring a bell, Resident Evil as a franchise has come a long way from being a survival horror game to an action-packed horror game as well. And it is one of the most sought-after games that people would like to watch and play if they wanted themselves scared. Willfully. To celebrate this 25 years of the franchise as well as the new release, we are compiling 5 things that you should know before playing the game. Here's what we are. First up, the beginning of the story. Resident Evil Village starts a few years after the events of Resident Evil 7. It follows the protagonist Ethan Winters, his wife Mia, and their daughter Rosemary. The reunion, however, is cut short when we find Ethan's wife Mia being murdered by Chris Redfield, who later kidnaps Ethan and takes him to a mysterious European village where he has to fight a new kind of evil and save his daughter. Second, the gameplay. Set in a snow-covered village, the game has a huge emphasis on exploration than its predecessors. Speaking of mechanics, the game blends the atmosphere of RE4 with the mechanics of RE7 for an overall new experience. The game also introduces a brand new supportive NPC called Duke, who you can buy, sell, and upgrade your weapons from to progress in the game. You can also hunt for food and get it cooked by Duke for a certain combat advantages. Now, in the lockdown, I think you might need a little bit of Duke in your life. Resident Evil as a franchise has been focusing more on virus outbreaks, monsters, and zombies. But in Resident Evil Village, they're focusing more on a different kind of evil. That is werewolves and vampires. That's literally away from the run-of-the-mill Resident Evil enemy. They seem to exhibit much more tactical and agile movement, upping the challenge while you're playing the game. Are you ready for it? Fourth, the Umbrella Corp. Speaking of Umbrella, not this one. I'm talking about Umbrella Corporation here. These guys have been much big and much more conniving, sort of an organization who has been up against our heroes throughout the franchise. They've been up to a lot of virus making while being in the business of makeup making, and these guys have also destroyed the city of Raccoon. Sad as it is, these guys also have the logo in the trailers. So that gives you some sort of hint. These guys might be a little bit involved in the whole new evil business. You know what I mean? Last but not the least, Mr. Chris Redfield. Has he gone rogue? Because he was one of those guys that blew Umbrella who saved us. And in this one, he kills Ethan's wife, Mia. So I'm not sure what has gone wrong with him, but there are a bunch of theories that have been out there on the interwebs that are concluding that he is part of the new evil or he has been controlled and so much more. So if you have a theory as well, please write down in the comments and let's discuss. Tag your friends as well so that they also know what is coming up next. And let's discuss what is happening in the world of Resident Evil Village. Thank you so much for watching, and do subscribe and follow all the socials of Lobby Zero. Oh, and by the way, my name is Siddharth and you can follow me on these socials as well.